There it goes again. One second, chat. That time I caught it the minute you said it. I did have a spike on my OBS end. But it didn't reset that, it just cut out the viewers. Thank you for that. Internet surfing. We've been having some storms up around here recently, so that could be doing it. Being homesick sucks. Sorry to hear that there, Northleaf. Mine has been stable with the storm we had Monday and yesterday. Yeah, we had a bit of a storm last night. So the kids were home from school today. And I should say yesterday, because it's now Thursday for me. But they were home from school, and today, actually in about a couple of hours here, about 5 hours, I've gotta go drive my kid to school. Well, he's gonna drive himself there. I'll have to drive home. But yeah, his bus isn't running today. Stability dependent on the cables. Yeah, we have above ground cables here, Northleaf. I live in New England. I live in the state of Maine. We don't have none of that fancy below ground shit. Here you go, huh? Yeah, they closed schools yesterday, Tuesday. Another storm rolling in tomorrow. Supposedly coming in Monday. Wow. Yeah, this last storm was about 7 inches of snow, followed by about 2 inches of rain, and it was 45 degrees at the end of it all. Well, you're the first one, Northleaf, to use fuck tons. So, yeah. Even though I'm a mature channel and I have all that shit turned down, I had not yet permitted that term. So I have sorter into jaw into the fractionator. You don't need the trommel after the fractionator. But yes, otherwise you're correct. Hashtag damn it, Darius. Nice. That's awesome there, Viking Hammer. Oh, wait. I forgot utterly. I got both of you guys over there on a monitor, sharing corners. No snow, 30-mile-an-hour winds, gust to 50. Oh yeah, we had wind gusts to 50 during that storm too, surfing. Yeah, it was quite the interesting storm. Mess to deal with too at 10 o'clock yesterday morning when it was 45 degrees out. You're trying to get rid of 4 inches left of heavy, nasty, melting snow. But then it got down to 20 degrees last night. So if it wasn't dealt with, now it's a frozen mess. Woken up to your door, goes to your deck. Slamming opening us. That's always fun to wake up to. That's always fun to wake up to. Shit. Spilling it everywhere. Good job. Monday night, you were lucky if you got 2 hours of sleep. I've lived here for a while. This storm is worse than any hurricanes you've had. Wow. Sounds like my wife's response to this last storm we got. She's, when did we start getting the frozen fucking hurricanes every winter? I'm sure they'll find a way to blame it on some disaster or another and whatever. Again. Yep. Yep. That'd be the 3rd time tonight. That would be the 3rd time tonight that's happened. Alright there, Mr. Surfing Cowboy. Fucking bullshit. Indeed, Mr. Hammer, indeed. I'm trying to just how big the machines are. Molds parts for those huge monster machines. Yeah. Yeah, they're on another level. They are definitely on another level. I want to say this machine here is based off of a Caterpillar wheel loader 980 something or another. Oh yeah, there's nothing small about these. Nothing small about these things, that's for sure. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, in a lot of cases they use hydraulic wrenches to tighten them. All the Ugga Duggas. By the way, get the crane to lift the tire while you're at it. I think we looked it up the other day, and it's Caterpillar wheel loader 9. That thing. Oh, that one's only 110,000 pounds. I don't think that's big enough. I don't think that one's big enough. Nope. Uh, that one right there. Just the small ones, but big ones, yeah. I'm gonna end up deep in another rabbit hole if you start doing some for how these are made on the CNC level. Yeah, so remember the one time someone came in with a piece of metal, Hardox stuff you make this. Just construction steel. Yeah. Hy- hydraulic oil. 1,230 liters of hydraulic oil. 53 cubic yard bucket on the thing. Hydraulic lifting payload, 65 tons. 16-cylinder, 65-liter Detroit diesel 4-cycle turbocharged engine, or a 16-cylinder, 60-liter Cummins diesel. Operational weight, 266 tons. Do you swap a wheel loader for one of those giant track things to remove entire counties worth of soil and rock? Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna go. It's Letourneau. Help if I can type. That's a big boy. Oh, like the giant bucket wheel excavators. I'm just a little guy. Okay, that's a vastly undersized bucket for that particular truck, or for that particular one, but you know, yeah, one of those things. I think it's been commented on. Look at the baby little wheel loader. Look at the little baby wheel loader. It's not even the size of one track. Yeah, nice mountain you got there. Be a shame if someone dug it all up. I'm game. Let's do this shit. It's really frustrating that they don't have better physics, or, you know, can't play with the better physics yet. Probably more than a mortgage payment, I'm sure. To replace a bolt. Probably in the couple million a year range. Not to mention operating expenses. The high power can move mountains. Well, they're correct. I believe in industrial scale warfare against rock and soil. That sounds right. Yeah, it'll be back up and running in an hour, right? Oh, yeah, I mean, to think of that, if that thing isn't moving, you ain't making any money off it. God damn. That'll add up real quick. Flapping a chopper, yeah. Yeah, where's the helicopter landing pad for my office? Ow! Ow! That did more than tickle. Hey, dummy, you forgot your truck. Christian has said he wants to add modding support down the road, Northleaf. But it's also been talked about having those bucket wheel excavators, so who knows what the future may bring. Yeah, dirt, soil, and gravel. Oh, you're not wrong. I mean, a modding community is huge when it comes to games. Yeah, my internet's playing up, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't use it in Bedrock. Um, but if you're clearing a section and then they go in behind you drilling dynamite, you know, if you're doing it in a long pass, they're dynamiting this end while you're at this end, then you move back, and while you're working on the next section, they're dynamiting where you were. The idea of multiplayer session one, dude. Yeah. Well, like you said, you set up conveyors. When multiplayer's added. No, it isn't Northleaf at all. It will be interesting to see how it all plays out. I mean, regardless, I'll be definitely doing some multiplayer here on the channel. Well, like you said, you know, you just kind of, all right, this person's gonna be in a dump truck, that person's in a loader, this person's excavator, whatever. Um, you know, just pick a task and carry on type of deal. Your name's not Darius, you silly kitty cat. There's a Kiston. Also not a Darius. Grid block? No. This is just the rough concrete. Except for over here, I'm using the chamfered ones. What do you want, Drake? Yeah, it's the concrete rough. I'm using a lot of these, but when you see the ones that have the little chamfered edges, thank you, Farm Marks, for the hydrate. Well, the wall curves on the greenery. Thank you, Northleaf. That took a little bit of doing. Um, but I figured out a trick for it, and it works out really well. I'm putting wall lights on it in places too, but see, there's a couple little wall lights there. All I know is I can't wait for him to add the return to zero function. But we'll see what the digging mechanics look like with the next gen vehicles, which I can't wait for. Because it is tough, really tough, to keep a nice level mark. Even where the ground here is, I mean, ground's pretty smooth here, right? There's not much going on, so I'm going to set this like this. And just stick with that number, you know. But look, already it's... It's not easy to keep a smooth... And I cut right into my road. What a dumbass. What a dummy. I cut right into my road. That's a good job. Fucking goes again. I should be back now. This is fucking annoying. What the hell's going on with my internet? Hmm. See how badly this screwed up my road. Usually when I dig like that and replace dirt, it ends up just deleting it when I go back over it. So maybe I got lucky. Can we get this smoothed out, or is it gonna freak out? Alright, alright. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I think we may actually try and give a shot to bring in some coal over here and see what happens. I don't know how people normally go about spreading it for... What the hell is... What the hell is that? That's the second one of those that's popped up. It's the second time that happened. There was one that popped up over there and there was nothing wrong with it. That's weird. That's the second time that happened. That's really weird. Those big pits like that. Anyways. Oh, that's over with. Let's go dump this load. That's a weird effect too, visually. Is it because of this? I don't remember which ones it was that Tadeko told me to turn on. Welcome back, surfing. Let's see if this is gonna work out good for me. We'll see. This might turn into a giant mess. Be lurking while you're fishing. I appreciate the lurk there, Mr. Surfing. Good luck with your fishing. Alright, the trick is going to be like, how do I get it to spread nice and evenly? Oh, that bucket's going to have to go run back through the processor. So I don't want this one in there. Knew I had to dig it deeper. Yep, there are a few pebbles in there that weren't coal. So what I'm gonna have to do, I think, is bring a couple of trucks down here. So I can dig all of the coal out, dig this down a bit more. And then run the material through so it's a bit deeper. Because I didn't dig it very deep. Alright, now the question is, how do I evenly spread this? Will tailgating it like this get me a nice even spread? It's going to end up looking like that. The question is, when I roll over it, what happens to it? Is it nice and smooth for me? It's kind of a test. If it doesn't end up nice and smooth, I can always just abandon the project. Yeah, so if I run another row out beside it, it seems to keep some thickness, but also I had been concerned about how it would look when it rolled, if it would remove the texture. Especially in the place of like one or two little spots here or there. That's not bad. I sure do there. Yeah. But, I mean, it's not like I really need the money. And there's some really big coal veins down here, so... You know, what the hell. Well, I mean, it's like I've already got extra wheel loaders and dump trucks and stuff like that, so... You know, like, I mean, I could start running multiplayer right now with 2 wheel loaders and 3 wheel loaders, 2 dump trucks running. And I got money for a couple more dump trucks, right? It is kind of somewhere in there, Veldian. It's just not high priority at the moment, but he does want to add some form of like an asphalt type deal for road surfaces. You know, I mean, it's like he's got so many things he wants to add to this game. I just hope he doesn't get overwhelmed, you know? I mean, it's a little raised in places, but it's not too bad. You know, if I run a strip out along this edge, it takes some doing, but not too bad. Yeah, but you'd be tempted to play bumper trucks off the mountain. Yeah, yeah. This is why we can't have nice things, chat. Old Veldian over here just wrecking shit. Oh, it probably would the first time. There's no damage yet, Veldian. Yet. There may be by the time multiplayer rolls around. Hey, jump. There he is. That's to make up for the set you didn't get earlier. Get us a nice sunset going. Hey, handsome. He came and he went. Watch out for those goblins. Get you for digging on their land. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's grab another load of coal. Get a chance to strip some of this material down. May not get a full truck worth, but we'll see if we can't scrape some of this down. Alright, so I screwed that one up. Just catch what's coming out. I have one way to do it, chat. One way to make sure the bucket's only coal. Hey, Crisis, how you doing tonight, buddy? Or today, I should say. You working? Ah. Alright, chat. We can now drop that window out. Put that window up over there like that. Ah, crap. I think I went through. I know I did, actually. Yep. I don't think I can fit a full bucket in here, so we're gonna go partial bucket. Yep. And I think what I'm gonna need to do is get my other dump truck down here. Man, oh man, does it get jittery when it's trying to re-merge those things with the world. Alright, I think what we're gonna do, let's utilize this truck. Of course the autosave's gonna hit right now. Alright. It's quiet. There's nothing going on. Do we jump over here? Yeah, I'll jump over here in case Mr. Reyes wants to get in his Discord. Oh, great. Spilling coal everywhere. Good job. Good job. What the hell? That's weird. Just had a chunk of skin come loose on my finger. Weird, man. throw this in there. Dump this one right into the hopper, and while it's spitting back out, at least it's making that a little bit deeper. While that's processing, I'll get that last little chunk along that edge. I can dump the truck in. Alright, maybe one more scoop after this to get all of it, but we'll do this, dump the truck in, and that will at least make the hole a little bit deeper. We won't have a lot of coal to our situation yet. I am going to hit those coal veins again as we progress through, so it's not a big deal. There we go. I'm gonna have to knock down that for sure. There we go. I'll do this, dump that out. We'll dump the truck in, and then I'll load the truck up once with the topsoil over here, the dirt. I can dump it at the end of the line. Gotta get that little tiny bit there before it starts building off of it for some stupid reason. Come on. I need to dig this out around here and actually make more space. To maneuver. Yeah, I got a little bit of pay dirt in this. But this is just being used for fill, so it's not that big a concern. There you go. Hopefully knocking that down helps some. Go drive this to the end of the road, drop it off, and then back into the cut. Ugh, God. The game. It don't like having to re-render all of those little voxels, chat. Hopefully that gets better in the future, but it does not like re-rendering all that. At all. That sucked. Alright, chat. Progress is being made. I wonder if that's when I drilled through there to see exactly what the material was. That could be. So I'm trying to think, like, why would there be a big spot like that in this material? Only thing I can think of is when I drilled it. It'd be about the right depth. Yeah. Probably that's what that is. I've forgotten all about that. I've done a lot of digging, so I guess, yeah. Understandable I forgot. Hello?
I was in Discord earlier. I don't know how or when I got kicked out, but
They probably like me. Computer just said, nah, fuck Discord. We're gonna kick you out and not let you know it. Right, chat? Right. I've been lurking all night. But everybody left me over in the other Discord, so... I figured I'd pop over here and figure if you notice, you notice.
we should have said something because I hadn't even noticed I got kicked out.
Same thing happens to me.
I literally looked up and saw that you were streaming just because there was a window up and was like, huh, he's on early. And then I looked over at Discord on the other screen and well, Discord was behind another window and I was like,
IV, you're
hey.
still